Hi everyone, this is Micaela Cook from the Tintstitute. Today I'm going to be going over how you can use the TintWiz app for your estimating, proposals, and then in the future we'll go over how to do invoices through the TintWiz app. So for the purposes of this video, I actually went out and completed the estimate and brought all my notes back to my desktop computer so I could do the screen recording. However, when you're using this app, the great thing about it is you can just download the app on your phone and go ahead and put in all of your project notes, photos, and measurements for the estimate right on the spot without duplicating efforts and having to come back to your office and re-enter all this information. So let's jump right in. I just went to tintwiz.com. Again, they have a 30-day free trial you can check out. So I'm going to hop into my dashboard. The customer had called us on Wednesday or Thursday of last week to get their appointment scheduled. We went ahead and put them in the calendar that's built into TintWiz. And I do like that it has templated fields just to remember for your estimators or office managers to collect all the information that you would need for the estimate. So I have the customer's first and last name, phone number, and email address. And then you can see there is a built-in map, which is great for coordinating your estimates and other projects you may be going to. What I did like about this was when I headed out to the estimate, I just clicked on the appointment and it automatically synced with my Google Calendars and just set up that navigation for me to get to the estimate. And then the customer did get a text message and email reminder that I was coming out. And I also got a notification in the TintWiz app that I had an upcoming estimate. There is also a check in and out feature, so you can see this estimate's assigned to me. And then if you're, a business owner or a general manager and you're wanting to make sure, your estimator is getting there on time, you can have them use this feature. It's also a great way to see how quickly they get in and out of a job or an estimate. So it's a great time tracker as well. So what I'm going to do is, this is a really small, straightforward estimate. They just had a couple rooms and they wanted RN07 for the max amount of privacy, glare, and heat rejection. They also did really like that reflective look. So what you're going to want to do is you can go into the Add Rooms and Measurements section. They are going to do the RN07. And I do like how it has this auto population feature. You can see I just started typing it in and it came up. And they're going to do, the first room is the master closet, add room. The second room is going to be the master bath. And then I'm just going to click into the master closet and I'm going to add the measurements in. If you are the type of person that does like to note, are these west-facing windows, east-facing windows, you can add that here. Another thing that's cool is that it does have this panes number, so if you have multiple panes that are the same size, you're not re-entering that width and height over and over again. This was just a one pane closet and it was 72 by 30. And it does automatically calculate the square footage for you. This customer's price point, with it being wood frames and a smaller job, is going to be $10 a square foot. So it's $150 for this window. I'm going to go ahead and save that. And then if I go back to rooms, we're going to add the measurements for the master bath. There was actually two matching panes in this room, and we're going to put quantity 2, and then they were 45 by 20. And this was a remove and replace on these two panes, so it's actually going to be $13 a square foot. So 12.5 by 13, so we're looking at 162.5. Let's go ahead and filter that in there, and then I'm going to put in the RN07 as well. Okay, perfect. So now I have both my rooms with their square footage and measurements. I'm going to go back to the project over here. You can see that it's already attached it to Paris's account. And then if I had any additional services, I could put them in here. I can also add project attachments, which is one of my favorite features just because we have so many different people doing estimates and installations, and a lot of times the installer's ready to head out for a job and they're trying to figure out who went to the estimate and where the photos are from the estimate and if they need to bring a ladder and what tools they need to bring. So this is just a great way to put all the project notes in one place. It eliminates that communication trying to figure out who went to the estimate, who might have pictures of the job. So what I'm gonna do is I did take some photos of both those rooms. They're right here. Pop those into the estimate. And then you can add tags for the files, which is a great way, you know, if, for example, you have like a skylight window portfolio, when the installer's done, they can add photos and they'll be tagged with the word skylight, and that way when a customer comes in is inquiring about that specific type of window, you can easily pull up finished photos of that job. Or for example, if you're using this for your automotive tinting and a Tesla customer comes in, wants to see photos of other Teslas you've done, you can pull up the project attachments from previous work and show them an entire Rolodex of all of the Teslas that you've already completed, which just is a great way to organize your company's portfolio and also offer that extra professionalism that customers are looking for. So that is going to wrap up the estimating and proposal section. The next video will be on turning this into a formal proposal, sending it out to the customer, and then switching it over to an invoice once they close the job. So thank you for joining. I hope this was helpful, and if you haven't already, remember to go check out TintWiz and try out their 30-day free trial.